It happens in silence. You say something innocent, just a normal sentence, casual, even thoughtful. But then you feel it, that flicker in her eyes. The smile fades just a little too fast. Her tone shifts. The conversation turns cold, and you don't know what just happened. You think maybe she's distracted. Maybe it's a text. Maybe it's you. And you're right. It was you. Or more specifically, what you said. Most men think they lose women because they're not hot enough, rich enough, or alpha enough. But that's not how attraction dies. It dies like a slow leak, quiet, unnoticed, until you're standing in front of a woman who once adored you, and now she just isn't feeling it. But here's the twist. She didn't lose interest. You killed it with your words. There are 7 phrases, 7 innocent little landmines that men drop every day, not realizing they're detonating their own attraction. And women? They won't tell you. They'll just pull back, drift, lose the spark. Because it's not your looks, not your car, your cologne, or even your confidence. It's what you say, especially when you're trying too hard to connect. High-value men know this. They speak less, but say more. They walk the line between mystery and validation, presence and performance, strength and need. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 7 things high-value men never say to women. Not because they're playing games, but because they understand one brutal truth. Every sentence either deepens attraction or destroys it. So if you've ever watched a woman slowly pull away and couldn't figure out why, it wasn't her mood. It wasn't bad timing. It was the moment you opened your mouth and said one of these. Oh, and real quick, I've got something for you. A free ebook, the Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals powerful hidden insights about how women really think and how to become the man they crave. Grab it now. Links in the description and pinned comment. Let's get into it. Thing 1. I'll do anything for you. Sounds sweet, right? I'll do anything for you. The phrase every romantic comedy glorifies. But in the real world, it's not romantic. It's tragic. Because the second you say this, you've already betrayed yourself. You've put her on a pedestal she never asked for. And here's the brutal truth. Neediness kills attraction. A woman doesn't want a man who needs her. She wants a man who chooses her from a place of strength. I'll do anything for you screams. I'll lose myself just to keep you. But when you lose yourself, she loses interest. High-value men have purpose, boundaries, a mission. They're not cruel, but they are grounded, immovable. They don't bend to moods. They don't shapeshift for approval. So if you're still sending messages like, I just want to make you happy, I'll be whatever you need, stop. Because the woman who's meant to stay, she won't ask you to disappear to keep her. Thing 2. Are you mad at me? The classic panic move. She's quiet. She hasn't texted back. Something feels off, so you ask, are you mad at me? Game over. That one sentence shatters the masculine frame. It says, my self-worth depends on your mood. Your emotional reaction controls me. You've just handed her the steering wheel to your identity. High-value men, they don't panic. They observe. They don't need constant reassurance because they know who they are. Yes, they notice distance, but they don't react with fear. They don't beg. They don't chase. They sit with the tension and let it work for them. Because sometimes silence is a test. And while most men fold, a high-value man holds his ground. Not cold, just calm. So next time you feel that urge to ask, are you mad at me? Ask yourself, Am I acting from insecurity or from strength? Because the man she desires isn't afraid if she's upset. He's unshaken, and that's what pulls her in deeper. Thing 3. I'm not like other guys. Let's clear something up. If you have to say you're different, you're not. Real strength doesn't announce itself. It's felt. When you say, I'm not like other guys, you're not impressing her. You're defending yourself. You're trying to beat her judgment to the punch. And all she hears is, please believe I'm special. Please don't reject me. It's self-sabotage dressed up as uniqueness. A high-value man? He's not like other guys, but he doesn't need to say it. He shows it through presence, purpose, and power, because real value doesn't need validation. Let's talk about something real, the kind of man you want to be, and the kind of man you don't want to be. If you're stuck in the trap of playing games, chasing validation, or trying too hard to prove yourself, this is for you. Because there are certain things high-value men never say. Not because they can't, but because they don't need to. They let their actions speak louder than words. Let's dive into why these phrases are big red flags and how you can avoid them. Thing 4. I'm not like other guys. First up, this one. I'm not like other guys. Sounds like a bold claim, right? A man trying to set himself apart. But here's the catch. The men who say this usually are like other guys. Because if you were truly different, you wouldn't need to say it. You'd just be it. You see, high-value men don't walk around broadcasting their uniqueness. They let their presence do the talking. The way they carry themselves, their restraint, their ability to stay grounded when everyone else is losing their cool. And you know what? When things get messy, when drama or gossip comes knocking, they walk away. They don't get sucked into the chaos because their integrity is more important than proving themselves. So if you're about to type, I'm not like other guys in your next conversation, hit delete. Because trust me, the second you try to prove you're different, you've already shown you're not. Thing 5. Tell me what to do to make you happy. Next up, tell me what to do to make you happy. Sounds sweet, right? Thoughtful? But under that politeness, there's a hidden desperation. What you're really saying is, I don't know how to lead, so I need you to guide me. And here's the kicker. Once you hand her the responsibility for your happiness, you've completely shifted the weight of leadership onto her shoulders. And that's not strength. That's emotional outsourcing. And trust me, it gets exhausting real quick. High-value men don't ask what to do to make someone happy. They live with clarity, direction, and purpose. And guess what? She's drawn to them. Not because they asked, but because their life creates happiness just by existing in it. So instead of saying, tell me how to make you happy, become the kind of man who brings happiness by simply being who you are. Because sometimes, a woman's happiness isn't your job. Sometimes she needs to weather her own storm. And your job? To stand firm, grounded, and strong without letting her chaos shake your foundation. Thing 6. I'm sorry you feel that way. Now this one's a classic. I'm sorry you feel that way. Sounds like maturity, right? A nice, polite way to deal with things. But underneath, it's just a well-dressed escape from responsibility. What you're really saying is, I'm not taking real responsibility, but I want to seem like I am. And guess what? Women can spot this a mile away. High-value men don't play these games. If they messed up, they own it. And not for validation, but because integrity demands it. But if they didn't mess up, they hold their line. They don't apologize just to keep the peace. Instead, they say things like, "I hear you. That wasn't my intention, but I respect how you feel." Or, "That's not something I'll apologize for, but I'm open to talking it through." That's not cold. That's real. Because women don't need men who are always sorry. They need men who are always solid. Thing 7. Please give me another chance. Let's talk about begging for another chance. Ever been there? Please give me another chance. Sounds desperate, doesn't it? And here's the truth. The second you beg for another shot, you've told her one thing. You were right to leave. I'm not worth staying for unless I beg. And just like that, the dynamic flips. Now, you're the one auditioning, chasing, acting for a role she's already decided you don't deserve. High-value men don't beg. They present who they are, and if that's not enough, they walk away. Dignified, calm, clear. That's not arrogance, that's self-respect. Because begging for a second chance only kills mystery. And mystery? Well, that's the soul of attraction. If you messed up, own it. But then let the silence speak louder than your apology ever could. Because absence creates space for her to miss you. And if she doesn't come back, don't chase. Choose peace. High-value men would rather be alone with their soul intact than in a relationship built on desperation. Thing 8. You complete me. Ah, the classic, you complete me. It's sweet, it's romantic. Hollywood loves it. But in real life, it's a cry for help. What you're really saying is, without you, I'm not whole. And that, my friends, is emotional codependency wrapped in poetry. High-value men don't look for someone to complete them. They're already whole. They've done the work on themselves. So when someone enters their life, it's not because they need her. It's because they want her. A high-value man says, I'm already good, but I'd love to build something great with you. And if she walks away, he doesn't crumble. He doesn't fall apart. Because he's never depended on her for his happiness in the first place. If this hit you in the gut like truth always does, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. A movement to build better men. Men who speak less but say more. Who don't chase validation but attract respect. Who don't need to prove their worth because they live it. You were never meant to be average. Let's go.